Okay, we are live. Hello, welcome. It's April 13th. We're in a live stream. My name is Eric Clopper. I am the founder and president of Intact Global and the lead attorney in challenging laws to expand constitutional rights for all children, trying to end the genital cutting of children. So we are going to go live on all the channels now. So we are live on YouTube. We are now live. We are going now live on Instagram as well. Hello, Instagram. Great to see you. So this week we are promoting Intact Global's second annual conference to start in Los Angeles in 4 days. Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, 4 days from now. We have the Founders Dinner Friday evening, and then we have the Intactivist Social. Founders Dinner 6:30, Intactivist Social 8:30. And then we start the conference. Breakfast is at 9 a.m. on Saturday. We start at 10 a.m. and we got a full day of great talks and speakers and presenters and networking and strategy sessions. And then we got a hell of a gala, right? And we've been coordinating with our entertainment, who is volunteering her time, in support of the cause, which is fantastic, right? We want as much support as we can from the community, and we are getting it. So that's great. Thank you for your conference. Thank you for your patience, right? I was just coming in from the conference venue, getting things set up there. Get your conference tickets at intactglobal.org. The Only PD, great to see you. Yes, hit the like and the first, right? We will be live streaming the conference as well, right, in all the channels, which will be fantastic. Aiden, thanks for joining on Instagram, and Sharon Angelina 1, right? So, and Misanthrope, glad you made it. I appreciate your patience, right? We're doing the best we can do. So there's a little breakdown yesterday. I was supposed to have a live stream with someone, but it wasn't on my calendar, which is fine. I'll answer some questions, some comments. Gavin Arg says Jala Huz. I don't know what that means, but welcome to the live stream. What we will be doing and is just essentially running through the conference. We've got great ticket sales, great attendees. It's going to be a hell of an event. And I'm really looking forward to it. So anyway, let's get into what actually the conference is about, and any questions, it's totally fine. Let me go to the Intact Global page, Intact Global. And so what the page is, we'll go through the schedule for those of you who can make it, right? That'd be fantastic. Like I've said before, probably be the biggest Intactivist event in history, right? Because I've been to a couple of the other symposiums, maybe 60 people. We'll have probably 100, maybe approximately, right? Of course, we are going to, that we're just beginning, actually. This is our second annual conference, and we'll probably need to have 5 at least to protect every child equally from genital cutting. So yeah, anyway, I would encourage those of you, we're here just doing this live stream so I can plug the last tickets we have, right? Might as well. So yeah, definitely get a ticket. What happens, you should go to intactglobal.org, right, which is clickable on YouTube. You'll see it here on Instagram and any of the other vertical streaming platforms. Matthew Kinnison asked, where will the social be held? Is that part of the Founders Dinner? Great question, Matthew. So I'm going to link to the Intact Global conference page, which has all the schedule, but I'll also answer your question right now. So the Intactivist Social is separate and distinct from the Founders Dinner, right? The Intactivist Social is free, $0, right? It's nice if you RSVP though, so we can kind of get a sense of what the numbers are going to be. But the Founders Dinner is definitely a paid add-on, right? And that's the most expensive add-on of the conference, right? And that's, but the Intactivist Social, so Founders Dinner is 6:30 to 8:30, and the Intactivist Social is like 8:30 to 10. And, if people hang out later, that's totally fine too. But yeah, and it's all within walking distance. So if you're staying at the Freehand Hotel, which I'd recommend you do because we have a discount code and a hotel block there. The Golden Gopher, which is where the social is, the 8:30, it's right across the street. You can't miss it from the Freehand. Now, the the Bottega Louie, where the founders dinner is, if let's say you walk out of the hotel and you look to your left, there'll be this huge Whole Foods, which is also convenient, right? In the block over. Well, on the caddy corner, so on the opposite corner of that city block is where Bottega Louie is, right? So you only have to cross one intersection to get there. So yeah, good question, Matthew. And so I'll actually share my screen. What you can see is this is intactglobal.org, right? And if you click on this top bar or the 2026 Intact Global Conference, you click Get Tickets, and that will take you to the conference page. And this has all the information you need, right? So I encourage you to buy a ticket if you haven't already, right? We want to make sure that we have accurate numbers. These are our speakers over the 2 days, right? Me, Shay, Deborah, Tim Hammond, John Silla, Brad Kane, Lake Paraguay, Peter Adler, Jen, and so on and so forth, right? We got a lot of great speakers, a lot of heavy hitters. If you've been involved in the Intactivist movement in any capacity, you're going to recognize Brother K, Ron Lowe, you name it, Tony LaSquadro. So we're very excited. We've got more lawyers and more doctors, but also more activists, more nonprofit leaders, you name it, Georgiane Chapin. You know, we got the whole cast and crew coming to essentially align on this mission and determine, okay, how are we going to move this forward and work together, right? Because it's great that we have many different nonprofits, but it would also be great if we can coordinate and help each other as well, because at the end of the day, what matters is the mission and protecting children and not any particular person or organization, right? We're all rowing in the same direction. And that's one of the big things this conference is about. So anyway, the schedule here, I guess it starts at 6 p.m., excuse me. 6 to 8 p.m. is the founders dinner at Bottega Louie, right? Then we're gonna have the Intactivist Social, right? And that's free. And that's 8 to 10 at the Golden Gopher. And then Saturday, breakfast starts at 9, breakfast and check-in until 10. At 10 o'clock, I'll kick us off. And we'll have lunch break at 12:30, 1:30 to 4:30. We have more talks, and then we have a 2-hour break, and then we start the gala at 6:30, right? And I've been coordinating with the entertainment. It's going to be great. It's going to be a great event, a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to that. So anyway, and then these are the different tiers. General admission gala, we kept the price at $199, which covers food essentially, right? And that's not really so much of a donation as covering our costs. The hotel room is the Freehand. It's a great hotel right down the street, which we recommend. Oh, here's some pictures of the founders dinner. This is Bottega Louie. It's a really great food. I've been to Bottega Louie often in the West Hollywood location. And then the Golden Gopher, this is after the founders dinner on Friday. And it's a cool vibe, and it's free. Come by, have a drink, hang out with the other Intactivists from around the world, right? And then, so to get your ticket, you could click buy tickets. Any one of these buy tickets will get you there, right? Click buy tickets. You're going to go to Ticket Tailor. That's our ticket vendor, right? And there's the location, 833 South Spring on Saturday. You just click get tickets and you're good to go, right? No problem. Early bird, you name it. There's a $25 default donation if you want to keep it. If you want to increase it, even better. No, excuse me. I've been a little, it's been a long day for me. You're getting this downtown space ready to go. So anyway, and then just fill in your information and you get your ticket, right? You say, the ticket's for myself. And let's say I'm a vegetarian, you name it. And I already have my ticket, but you fill in your debit or credit card. You can also pay another way. It's going to text me, which I'm not going to do, but I would just advise using a credit card, right? It's $200. So that's how you get your ticket. If you have any questions, you can email us or email me at eric@intactglobal.org. I'm doing my best. I get a lot of emails coming from the litigation firm and nonprofit and, event space. So we are just going to get through the week. It's going to be a hell of a week, hell of a conference. We got a lot of great help putting this on, making it a memorable and meaningful event, right? And to actually move this movement forward, right? This is the annual event, right? And, if other orgs want to start throwing events, that'd be fantastic, right? But this is what we'll be doing at least once a year, right? This is our second event, our second conference in 2 years. But we may even start doing a winter party and maybe a summer party and or gala or whatnot, you name it, right? So the sky's the limit here. But yeah, so that's what's going on. I really hope to see many of you. Will there be a dance party, Gavin Arg is asking on Intact Global? And the answer is, of course. At the gala, there will definitely be a dance party. There'll be a dance floor. We'll have a DJ. We'll have a a really astounding vocalist as well. So there's going to be a lot going on. And yeah, there'll be dancing. We're in the old dance hall. LA's original dance hall. It opened 100 years ago at the same time as the Orpheum Theater. In fact, we share 2 major parking lots with them. So no, it's that level of caliber. That's where Elvis played and where Elvis was filmed recently, right? Like this is a premier venue in downtown Los Angeles. And there's a lot of history there as well. So, and we're going to make more history there because we are having arguably the human rights movement of the 21st century is meeting there in 5 days, right, downtown. And the conference begins in 4 days. So, so yeah, I am very, very excited to see many of you there, whether you be on the stream or elsewhere. And, I'll try to do a live stream again tomorrow. It depends what the schedule is. There's a lot going on, a lot of moving pieces, and I need to be in a lot of places at once. But and as Gavin says, are we going to play some Kanye? I don't know. I'm not the DJ, and I'm happy not to be involved in that. Although I know he just did a show in the SoFi Stadium, maybe. It was like this huge planet. It actually visually was quite stunning. I saw it on Instagram. So anyway, I don't know what's going to play there, but I am optimistic. Oh, I'm just looking at the new purchases, which is fantastic. We got even more ticket sales today, which we love to see. So yeah, it's going to be a well-attended, important, meaningful event. It starts in 4 days on Friday, but then the actual first day of the conference is Saturday. Friday is just some social events, depending when you fly into LA. Or if you're already in LA, even better. But I look forward to seeing all of you there, right? It's going to be a great event. And, this will probably be a pretty short stream if you guys don't have any other questions. Oh. So apparently Jimmy Dore put a video out of my segment with him yesterday. Let's see how that's performing. Hey, Eric, just watch. Oh, I just got an email. Just watching on Jimmy Dore. Thank you for your efforts to end circumcision. I just felt like there was something wrong. I'm in my 40s, and I've long wanted someone to sue. That's funny, and as you should. Now, his statute of limitations probably expired, but you never know. So anyway, let's see what's going on with the Jimmy Dore circumcision video. That was yesterday, right? So Jimmy Dore speaks out about infant circumcision. Oh, here it is. Oh, look, it has 40,000 views. That is what we like to see. Is this the, yeah, this is it. So let's see. So this was my interview with Jimmy Dore yesterday. We like that. Let's try sharing again. That didn't work. Share screen. Is this not going to work for me? Oh, it's crashing out. I think that's my computer telling me to take a break, right? We've had a long day. I'll probably work for another couple hours, but like the stream to increase visibility on YouTube. Oh, here we go. I found it. Look at that. Oh, look at this. Okay, so 56,000 views in a day. Not bad, right? So Jimmy Dore, Jimmy, thank you for having me on your stream. My stream is it just a baby stream compared to yours, but we'll get there. Don't worry. Not that my life mission is to have like this huge streaming channel, but at the same time, we'd love to see 56,000 views. That was a pretty easy way to spread the message far and wide from people who are supportive and sympathetic of the message and the mission to protect every child equally from genital mutilation, right? I mean, talk about something that's super harmful and unnecessary. So anyway, that was what happened on Friday of last week, and it's now Monday, is it? I think it's Monday, yes. So that went well, and we're just going to keep on keeping on and see what can be done. But it's all coming along well, right? And we're just going to keep pushing for the next 4 days, and we're going to have an epic conference, just like we had an epic conference last year. A lot of people say it was the best event they've been to in interactivism ever in 30, 40 years, and we want to keep that up, which means the bar keeps getting higher. And here it's in our space, right? This is not some rented room in a hotel. This is the center of the movement. So, oh, and apparently the comment section and Jimmy Dore is very supportive of what we're trying to do. And I'm just looking at the comment section now. There's a goddamn reason they don't do it when you're an adult. Nobody would. I'm glad this story is coming out. Protect all children. Millions and millions of babies. Oh my God, so horrendous. The practice of traumatizing infants definitely contributes to a damaged and perverted society. The psychotic part is how many people believe you're doing something wrong if you don't cut pieces off your newborn child. Thank you for highlighting this issue. It's horrible abuse against defenseless infants, a clear violation of the victim's free will because the consequences are lifelong and irreversible. Saw a video of a circumcision decades ago, but the screaming of the baby was soul-wrenching and horrific. And so I was just reading a handful of comments, and it just goes on and on and on and on. Yeah, I mean, there's pretty much no support for genital mutilation of children anymore. It's a dying practice, and it should have been abandoned 100 years ago, if not 2,000 years ago, but we're going to abandon it now. And we're all going to let go of it together, and we're going to be happy to do so. And that is going to be what happens. And part of that is meeting together and strategizing and effectively identifying who can help and how. And that could be with donations. It could be with video editing. It could be with publicity. It could be with, you name it, catering, right? I'd love to get a caterer who donates completely the event, right? We got people who are supportive, and we have discounts for nonprofits, but at the same time, like, we have a performer, a brilliant performer, and she said, I love this cause so much, I'm just going to support the event. So, and you'll see that when you make it to the conference. Misanthrope, thank you. Your efforts are amazing. We appreciate that. You are doing it. Well, thank you. Yes. I actually just got a letter from the Oregon Department of Justice, right? There it is, State of Oregon. Did you read that? Some deposition notices for the plaintiffs. I mean, nothing. I mean, I knew it was coming in the mail, but when you get something from the DOJ, you're always like, oh, what is it? Nothing exciting. But so yeah, we're litigating with Oregon, and we're doing as well as you can this far in the litigation. And we expect to prevail and get a judgment on the merits that you cannot discriminate on the basis of sex in Oregon. And I think we would get a similar outcome in many other states, and we'd like to sue Colorado soon. I don't know if we have the time before the conference, but shortly after, right? I think we need to raise some more money anyways to fund that effort. So, the conference will feed two birds with one stone, and we're going to keep pushing on. Oh, and Gavin said, did you just leak your address? Look, I run a law firm out of this address, so very easy to find my address. Now, breaching the castle, that is a different story. And if you do, well, Mountain will tell me that you were there. Make no mistake. This is not an easy target where I live. So not that I want any unwelcome visitors, but kind of like the saying, you're not stuck in here with them. They're stuck here with me. Right. So, but again, I've had nothing but great results living in Beechwood Canyon under the Hollywood sign. And we're going to stay here, and we're going to continue to grow the law firm and the nonprofit and end the genital mutilation of children, right? So that is the plan, and that is what we're executing on, and it is working. So but we want to scale it, and we want to scale it precipitously. This is not like, oh, we sued a state and maybe we'll sue another one in 2 years and we'll get to our third state by 2028. It's like, no, we sued a state, yes, last year. I'd like to sue at least 2, maybe 3 states this year, 2026, and maybe 5 or 8, 2027, 10, 2028. That would be a reasonable rate of growth, but we would need to raise the financial resources to do so. That would be expensive. I mean, compared to how much good it'll do in the world, it's a drop in the bucket. And if you're a high net worth individual, it's like a rounding error maybe to get that done. But even a $50,000 donation would, help exceptionally. We'll probably get another lawsuit on the board with that. So anyway, things are going very well. If there are any final comments before here we go. Ocean Birth. Is there any kind of raffle to raise money? It might be late to cobble together donations, but might be good. Well, maybe we'll have like some type of raffle at the check-in door. We'll see. As Gavin asked on Instagram, are you only operating in the US? The answer is yes for now, although we have supporters from all over the world, which is great. It is Intact Global. So like, let's say we were really making huge statutory change and evolution in the US, then we could explore that, but we have to make sure we're compliant with everything. And that's a legal question to answer at another time. But yeah, so we may do some raffle, we may sell some goods, we'll see. But yeah, part of it is fundraising because we need the funds to continue to sue other states and Oregon as well. I mean, that lawsuit's just heating up. So it's all good. Everything is good. It's going to be an epic conference. And if you care about this movement, you should absolutely join. I'm probably going to log off. It's about 30 minutes after 6:30. Unless you guys have any final notes or comments. Oh, Mr. Thorpe said, Eric mentioned another stream that you could buy a ticket to raffle to his supporters, which is absolutely true. We'll probably do that raffle like at the very end, or if you want to just email me at eric@intactglobal.org, and we'll see how many people email me, and then we'll maybe do some type of random number generator or something, right? So yeah. So the conference link is below intactglobal.org. Just click buy tickets, right? Or up here if you're watching on Instagram. I look forward to seeing many of you on the stream there. And I'm probably will live stream tomorrow, but certainly later this week. But I already know that we've got a ton of people coming. It's already very successful, and I look forward to seeing many of you soon. So I'll probably see you soon on a live stream this week. Thank you all for joining. Get your conference ticket below or up here on Instagram, and we'll be in touch soon. Thank you, everyone. All right, bye.